Lara. And this will be a touchback as that sails over. Out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL. In for the sack.
To do against a quarterback like him, you've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter.
And that'll make it 3rd down. Well shy of the first down. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second and 7. Purdy off the play fake. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the return this.
Getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35. And 3. Now here's a throw that's complete.
Out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little bit, didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. Extra point right down the middle.
It allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams trying to survive that. Not least, let's face it, we're TV.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he will have first down yardage. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brandon Ayuk with career touchdown number 70. And the Niners have cut it back within a score. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And no thought to bring this one. Just go down to a knee, and they'll take. Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off Fred Warner, and the return here will go. offensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Now Purdy. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Purdy looking to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And this one is right through. And that will knot us up at 10. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to hold them to a field goal attempt, and it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa, a milestone sack for him as it moves him past Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor, who finished his career with a 32.5. 2nd and 15. Woods, and able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. So the completion good for just 3. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Nick Bosa able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the gun, it's Walker. .44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Teams to doubt it as this will be marked out inside.
Perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Final play of the half. Purdy. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. A look around the NFL, we'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. McCaffrey on the counter. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 59 yards rushing for him now to this point. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
On first down, it's Purdy. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Second down at 4. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. They'll try and run for it. But he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Moody good with the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might play catch-up here and start matching them point for point, but it's still too early to get there. They can still
need 2. Here's 3rd down. Now back to throw.
Traditional NFL route tree. One thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll set up a throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
He'll look to throw. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 90 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he showcases the spin. A pretty good game before he's taken down. So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Purdy. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So that CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a two-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a two-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. He completes this to Walker. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They're going to look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. That is caught. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line. And in a two-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Back to throw again. Going right back to Smith and Jigba. And down inside the 15 he goes. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And the 49ers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Try to take this home. They'll run. And he will have a Niners first down. And that ought to be the one that seals the victory. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now Samuel. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he'll get it past the 20. He's got a first down, but they need bigger chunks than that. Looking to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw here. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
If this offense can't get it done, they'll think back to just a few plays and say to themselves, this was a winnable game and we let it get away. Still a chance to save it, but time's definitely running out.
They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Now this was a division game here in